Do you like Doom? Did you like the first couple of reimagined games in the Doom series? If you like those, then you're going to love this game. Now, for me, I went into it thinking, okay, here's another big Xbox release, Xbox first party release. It's everywhere, obviously. They're a third party publisher. But they've had quite a few releases lately that are kind of good, some of them really bad. But at least they're releasing games. So the first thing I noticed with this game was it didn't look as good as I thought it was going to look. Now, it's not a bad looking game at all. And I get the motif was the Dark Ages, so everything has to be like dark and gritty and grimy. But I missed that level where you went to Mars in the other game, and everything was so bright and clear. There's a lack of clarity with this game. There's some sort of like smear filter over everything. I don't know what it is, but it really bothers me. And initially, I'm playing it and I'm like, okay, I'm going from point A to point B. I'm shooting a bunch of demons and, it's cool. And every once in a while, I can find a branching path somewhere and get some collectibles, but it's mostly a linear game, just like the other one, so can't really knock it for that. And I just wasn't feeling it. I'm just not feeling this game for some reason. I don't know what it is. And it's strange because I'm playing a game called Steel Seed, and I'd rather play that than this. Now, look, if you like Doom, if you like this gameplay hook of just doing crazy shit, blowing stuff up, killing demons, you're going to love this. And when I got to, a little bit deeper into the game, it's starting to get a little bit better. The variety in the gameplay, like riding around on this Panzer Dragoon-like level, which is pretty linear, until you get to this really great part. Now, there's a part you get to where it's completely open. You're in this wide open, like, sky city, and these ships are attacking, and you have to take them out. Then you can land on top of them, hop off, go through a level, hop back on. That is really fun and really good. So it does get better, but there's still something that I just don't feel like it took that big of a step when you compare it to the other games. I wanted it to evolve. I wanted the story to be a little bit better. Maybe I'm looking for something that Doom never was, and that's a me problem. So I don't want to judge it harshly, but I feel like if you liked the first two new directions for Doom and you jump into this one, there's not a lot different. So you're doing basically the same stuff, except for this level here. Like this level that I got to where you're flying around in the sky, taking off, taking out these ships, and you have to dodge at certain times, up or down, left and right, determining where the shot is coming from. And then when you take them out, you can just sort of land on them, hop back out. This is cool. This is really, really cool. And again, I'm early in the game. I think this is chapter 5 or so, and I think there's like 20 something chapters. So maybe you do get to a level that's a wide open, sort of more brightly lit, greener area. That's what I'm looking for. Some sort of like forest level that's clear. I don't want this shit smeared all over the screen to make it look dark and gritty. Yes, it's the Dark Ages. Yes, probably dumb of me to want them to do something opposite of the motif of the game. That's just how I feel. So fuck it. I will say that the gunplay and just the feeling of the character in this game, I like it much better than the other two games. I like the feeling of just being indestructible, being able to walk through people, not dodge, not weave, just be a walking tank. And I really, really like that aspect of the game. But like I said, there's a lot of games out now, and for some reason I'm on this indie kick, so again, Steel Seed to me is something drawing me more than Doom. This is so cool here where you hop off and you get to go through the level and stuff like that. So, still a great looking game. I'm not trying to say it's a bad looking game. It's just this whole dark, gritty motif. I want a little bit of color. I just need a little bit of color. Just give me a fucking forest, a tree, a flower somewhere. Give me the clarity of that 4K image. Just something. That's all I'm asking for. Other than that, you play Doom. You're going to like Doom, right? Doom. You like Doom. You're going to love this Doom. Other than that, buy it if you like Doom. If you want to rent games, I guess you can rent it through Game Pass, or you can play it on your grandmama's refrigerator, or, whatever you want to do. This level right here, take a look at this. This is cool. No denying this is that wow moment that I was waiting for. Maybe I'll get another one later on in the game, but this right here is just batshit crazy level of detail. And when I got to this part, I'm like, this is really cool. But there's just not enough of it so far, not enough of these moments so far as I play the game. But I am early, and that green thing coming towards you, you have to dodge up, down, left, and right. And then you can slow it down and get that shot in there. So the gameplay is compelling. It is fun. There's a bunch of different options for your difficulty, which I love. I hate that Souls bullshit where it's only one difficulty, and if you change it, you're not part of the secret group that's just better at games. Give me a fucking difficulty slider, okay? And then maybe as I get better, I'll up the difficulty. Maybe one day I'll learn to appreciate those games and get better at them because of that. But no, it has to be hard from the beginning because 16-year-olds in their mother's basement feel like they've accomplished something. Go get laid. Doom the Dark Ages, if I had to score it, I would say somewhere around an 8 feels good. 8.5 would be pushing it. Out of 10, of course. Great game, great release, great first-party title. Microsoft is releasing a lot of great first-party games, even though they're not a first-party anymore. They're a third-party, but I can't do anything about that, folks. Can't do anything about it. Got a PlayStation 5 Pro. Buy it there because it's the best place to play console games. Other than that, Doom, Dark Ages, more Doom, 8.5, pushing it. Thanks for watching the video. Think about liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.